Welcome to our show, Migraines, what triggers them and how a vegan diet may help, on Supremaster Television. Migraines are far more than just a bad headache. For some people, they can darken a room, silence a conversation, and pause an entire day. They may bring throbbing pain on one side of the head, sensitivity to light, blurred vision, nausea, digestive upset, and heightened sensitivity to smells and sounds. What begins as discomfort can quickly disrupt work, school, and/or family life. For those who experience them regularly, migraines are a recurring challenge that deserves understanding, compassion, and care. Globally, migraines are one of the most common neurological conditions. Between 1990 and 2021, the number of people dealing with a migraine increased significantly, rising from approximately 733 million to over 1.1 billion cases worldwide. That means roughly 1 in 7 people experience migraines each year. Although migraines are often called vascular headaches, research shows that they involve complex interactions between the nervous system and blood vessels. Changes in brain signaling, sensory processing, and vascular function help explain why migraines can affect not only the head but also vision, digestion, mood, and energy. So if migraines are this complex, what actually triggers them? And is there anything we can do to reduce their frequency or severity? Let's take a closer look. Dehydration has been identified as a trigger for some people who experience migraines. Even mild fluid loss can influence blood volume and electrolyte balance, which may affect how the brain and blood vessels function. Not everyone is sensitive to this change, but many individuals notice that their heads feel better when they stay consistently hydrated, especially during warm weather, after physical activity, or when recovering from illness. While internal balance plays a role, the environment around us can also shape migraine frequency and intensity. Environmental factors can affect how often migraines occur, especially in sensitive individuals. Poor air quality has been linked to increased headaches and migraine-related doctor visits. Exposure to secondhand smoke, traffic pollution, and airborne irritants may trigger episodes, although the exact biological mechanisms are still being studied. Nitrogen dioxide and carbon monoxide from car engines, industry, and fuel burning affect lung and heart health. The good news is that simple precautions can reduce exposure. Generators and fuel-powered devices should be used outdoors and away from windows. In heavy traffic, using a car's recirculation setting may limit polluted air intake, and masks designed to filter particles can help cyclists or pedestrians. These steps support migraine prevention and overall respiratory health. Volatile organic compounds or VOCs from certain paints, cleaners, air fresheners, cosmetics, and building materials can evaporate into indoor air. Strong odors may provoke headaches in sensitive individuals, so choosing low VOC or fragrance-reduced products may help reduce exposure. While air quality affects some people from the outside, tension within the body can contribute from the inside. Muscle tension and posture can also affect headache patterns. Although migraines begin in the nervous system, tightness in the neck, shoulders, and upper back may add to discomfort or overlap with tension-type headaches. Long hours of sitting, repetitive motions, or uneven strain can gradually create muscle imbalance, placing extra stress on surrounding nerves and joints. Everyday habits matter more than we think. Many modern routines involve long hours of screen time, a forward head position, or favoring one side of the body during work or daily tasks. Over time, this imbalance can increase muscle tightness and sensitivity around the cervical spine, an area closely linked to head and facial pain pathways. Balanced movement can help counter these effects. Walking, swimming, yoga, and light resistance training encourage better posture and more even muscle use. Gentle stretching, an ergonomic workspace, and sitting with your back supported and feet flat on the floor can also improve comfort. While posture changes do not cure migraines, reducing muscle strain may lessen one contributing factor for some people. Modern life places growing visual and sensory demands on both adults and children. Long hours of screen use, bright lighting, and intense visual focus can lead to eye strain, which may trigger or worsen headaches in some people. Blue light exposure, especially in the evening, can also affect sleep quality, and poor sleep is a well-recognized migraine trigger. It's important to clarify that although some people report sensitivity to electronic devices, current scientific evidence does not show a consistent causal link between normal everyday electromagnetic field or EMF exposure and migraines. However, prolonged close-up screen time, poor lighting, glare, and reduced blinking can strain the eyes and nearby muscles, which may add to discomfort. While migraines can affect daily life, simple habits can make a meaningful difference. Taking short screen pauses each hour, keeping a comfortable viewing distance, using proper room lighting, and maintaining regular sleep routines may lower headache frequency for some people. Technology is part of daily life, but using it mindfully can support brain health and overall well-being. Scientists have long wondered why certain nutrients seem to matter more for migraine-prone brains. Magnesium is one of the most researched nutrients in migraine studies. It helps regulate nerve signaling, muscle relaxation, and blood vessel tone. Lower magnesium levels have been linked to higher migraine frequency in some people, and supplementation under medical supervision has reduced attacks in certain individuals. However, results may vary, and high doses should not be taken without professional guidance. Vitamin B2 and coenzyme Q10 support mitochondrial energy production, which means how cells create usable energy. Some scientists believe that problems with this energy system may contribute to migraines in susceptible people. Clinical trials show that vitamin B2 and CoQ10 may lower migraine frequency in some patients, though they are generally viewed as supportive, not standalone treatments. Vitamin D has also been studied, partly because deficiency is common worldwide. Some observational research suggests a link between low vitamin D levels and higher migraine prevalence, although findings are mixed. Maintaining adequate vitamin D through safe sun exposure, diet, or medically guided supplementation supports overall immune and neurological health. As with any health approach, personalized medical guidance is important. Nutrition can be one meaningful part of a broader migraine plan that includes healthy lifestyle habits, trigger awareness, and professional support. Diet is one of the most commonly discussed topics in migraine care. While no single eating plan prevents migraines for everyone, overall dietary patterns can influence inflammation, vascular function, and blood sugar balance, all of which play a role in migraine physiology. Some frequently reported dietary triggers include aged cheeses, processed animal pulp meats with nitrates, alcohol, and foods high in added monosodium glutamate or MSG. A whole food vegan lifestyle naturally removes these potential triggers, emphasizing vegetables, fruits, legumes, whole grains, nuts, and seeds instead. Vegan diets are naturally rich in antioxidants and polyphenols, compounds that help manage oxidative stress and inflammation. Because migraines are linked to neuroinflammatory processes, eating patterns that support anti-inflammatory balance may benefit some individuals. In one case, a man who had migraines for 12 years on a daily basis found tremendous relief from consuming leafy greens like kale or spinach, along with other low-inflammatory foods. Steady blood sugar also matters. Meals high in refined carbohydrates and added sugars can cause rapid glucose swings that may trigger headaches in some people. Also, having too low blood sugar by skipping meals can bring migraines on. Whole vegan foods are rich in fiber, which slows digestion and helps maintain more stable blood sugar levels. Emerging research also points to the gut-brain connection, suggesting that a diverse microbiome, often supported by fiber-rich diets, may positively influence neurological health. Migraines can feel overwhelming, but understanding our bodies gives us strength. Because dietary responses vary, keeping a food and symptom journal can help identify personal triggers. Small, thoughtful changes, such as staying hydrated, moving mindfully, and choosing a well-planned, whole food vegan pattern, may gently shift the balance toward steadier days. Each step toward awareness is a step toward empowerment. May your days ahead be clearer, more stable, and full of well-being.